Hooray!
Unfriend the block player report.
Mission failed. Oh, I failed a mission? What mission was that? I don't remember what mission it was. What other transactions did I have? Contract failed. Oh. Okay. I'll just discard you. I don't need you then.
You're just gonna
I...
discard me?
No, not you. Why would I discard my friends? I don't discard my friends. Oh, you are not in Madoop. You are elsewhere. Give me a hot tick. I will come and get you.
Stream title. Stream title. What's my stream title?
Your stream title. In space. Only Hawk will make you scream.
I'm doing it.
That's so inappropriate. I love it.
Ship released. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
You're currently over in Lambda 1.
Yes, yes. No dying.
Don't mind me.
So where's the...
You are in Lambda 1.
How far are you? Or should I...
I'm back
bring
over
my
in
ship here?
Cubio. I'm just gonna come and get you.
Okay.
You're literally just a single jump away. Hopefully not that long away.
Yeah, it'll take 7 minutes for my Type 9 to get here. What ships can I buy here? Nothing good.
I want to get you a
I'll buy the
Crusader.
biggest ship.
I do
I
want
wanna
to
buy
get
the
you a
biggest ship.
Crusader. Where's my
What's
phone?
the biggest ship?
You want the biggest ship. You have one of the biggest ships.
I want the biggest.
Well, you'll have to become a Duke in the Imperial Navy.
What's the biggest ship?
The biggest ship is likely the cutter. If it's not the cutter, then it's the Corvette in the Federal Navy, which is called the Federal Corvette. And if you can't go for either of those ranks, because you have to be a rear admiral to get a Federal Corvette, then you have what I have, the Anaconda.
Ooh, I like the Federal.
Federal Corvette is just a flying gun in space.
So it's good though?
It's good for PvE. It has abysmal jump range, by the way. It doesn't jump very far. That's why it's usually meant for like PvE fighting. Not a very good pirate ship if you're trying to have decent cargo capacity.
What is a good pirate ship then?
You're just there to fight, take their cargo, and sell it on the black market. I do know of a ship that should be decent for you. What the hell?
I'll get a Type 10 as a pirate ship.
Newark looks to cut illicit ATV and dirt bike riders off at the source.
I still need to get a an orca.
Was it the Orca or was it the Beluga?
No, the orca. Name it Shy Lily.
Gonna make it blue too. Actually, no. I think they actually have the paint job colors for an Orca in the game here. Just, let me come and get you. Oh, right. In order to come and get you, join my team.
How do I do that?
You know how to do that. Up at the social tab. Hit enter. It'll bring up your chat box. And move over to the social tab. And accept my team request.
How do I move over?
It's not like we haven't played it last week. Ow. I don't play with the keyboard on here, remember?
Yeah.
You're gonna learn how to play it on your HOTAS when you get it from me. You're gonna love that it's a little bit more simplified.
Mhm. Cause I'm hitting the arrow keys and it's not working and it's not going over.
You could have used your mouse. I think. Can you? I thought it was tab though. Like there are very few buttons on my keyboard that it requires me to use.
See, normally when I'm in the menus, the arrow keys is what moves.
Changed it. I took you to Pimmy, didn't I?
I think so.
What station does it say you're at?
Toucan or Toucani or I don't even know.
I mean, what station are you in?
I don't know how to see. Where do I go to find that out?
Bring up, Oh wait, you're in the station, right?
Yeah.
Look on the walls. Should say. I have a feeling, though, that you're at Pimmy. If you're not there, then you're at Bainbridge.
I need no.
But I've only recently been going to Bainbridge, so you should be at Pimmy.
I'm not seeing it anywhere on the walls. Am I just stupid?
No. Now, where's that at? There it is.
Yeah, I need to get my stream started. I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh! I know what it is. I know what's wrong. I know what happened. I don't know the controls on foot. That's what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. Because you're on foot, it's different controls.
Oh.
So, it will end up being when you bring up, there's a wheel that you bring up on when you're on foot.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember that. Wait.
I will.
Yes, I remember.
hit
Yes,
this
I
now.
got it pulled up. Now that you told me about the wheel, I did remembered.
Yeah. And yes,
It told
you're
me-
at Reese Hub. Reese Hub. Cool.
Resub?
Yes.
Reese Outpost?
Reese. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're at Reese's.
No,
You got
not
Reese on the mind.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I have a bunch of the miniature cups.
You have wonderful Reese's chocolate.
Ugh. Hopefully the game doesn't crash as I'm on foot.
Just don't move anywhere.
Okay, I'm holding still until you get here.
Or you can just go put yourself face first in front of the
These
elevators.
are nice elevators.
These are some
They s-
wonderful
they-
elevators.
They smell very nice. They're obviously well taken care of.
They probably smell nicer than me right now after having been outside and getting all
You're
sweaty.
always smelly.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually not always smelly.
You are always smelly. You're off. Actually,
Now-
no, Frosty's the smelly one.
I plead the fifth on anything because I don't know if she'll be watching.
Plead the fifth. It's okay. That you don't have to say anything. Pleading the fifth always means, you know, it always exposes the truth.
It's the ultimate truth exposer. Yes.
Yeah, the friend I was sleeping in VR chat with, I left them a little message. Hopefully they see it.
Was it written in pen?
Yes. They
It's like
left me a message
had to go play space game with Hawk.
Well, no,
By
no,
the
I just said
PS, take a shower.
no. They don't smell. They're not stinky like you. I'm sorry.
Thanks for reminding me though that I am going to have to go and take another shower.
Oof.
It was
It's, yeah.
I actually
was-
had to work up a sweat because
Mhm.
I was taking not only my tote out to the truck and strapping it down, but also took my 2 weeks worth of bag. I packed my duffel bag, my handguns in there,
Ooh,
locked. Yes, I'm bringing a handgun with me because I'm
Ooh,
going to
what
be
you-
camping.
True. What you carrying?
Just a 9mm.
What kind?
A SIG P320, one of the modular handguns that Sig Sauer makes.
I don't. Mine's still in Missouri, but mine's the Smith and Wesson MP9C.
It's not a bad gun. Like,
It was my first gun, and
this is my first gun.
currently.
So, the 6-hour P320 was like, I originally wanted to get a Taurus or a Beretta.
Pinky already.
Hi, Pinky. Yeah, I originally wanted to get basically the military M9, which was a
Hey
Beretta.
Siri. Set 30-minute timer.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Pinky redeemed something that you have to deal with for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna make that to 20 minutes, and make it more expensive again. Because it's like every stream I'm always in, because they redeem which is
Yeah.
I go to my not like
Yeah. Yeah.
not the Nachi's noise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to be my or not my, but the Nanachi avatar.
I actually didn't boot up my my VC phase this time.
Oh no, VC face hawk.
No VC phase right now.
Well, the
I've already got enough screens I'm staring at. Because I'd be using my little iPhone. Remember, I utilize iPhone 10 with iFacial mocap to at least get that moving around. I'm also like, I'm glad that I could get it to work. Very, very glad that I got that to work. But I'm wondering how it's going to work out when I get my 2D Live model. I still have to pay $600.
Oof.
Hey, I came up with a payment plan. It's going to take me way too long.
Well, we'll get there eventually.
Yes, they understand what's going on. Thank you very much, Jesse, by the way.
But yeah, my cat just got on my lap and their claws.
Mm.
Ooh, now I'm bleeding.
Ordinarily, I would say that'll buff out, but
It's okay. I have all kinds of like scars and stuff on me that I don't think are gonna heal.
Alright, I'm coming down to the bottom here.
Oh, okay, so you're already here.
Yep.
I have a burn on my like.
What did you do? Oh, that's right.
I work on cars.
That's right. So do I. My right hand's actually got some searing on it from when I had to change out my water outlet pipe on the car, on the Sonic, because the one that was on it was very likely the original one, and not only did it crack, it actually broke off a chunk in the rubber hose too. So it came off of the rubber hose, and it was just going, just pumping coolant, just puffing it out to the point that there was almost none left.
Ooh.
I'm like, why does my car smell like coolant? And why is there steam coming from my car? Get to advanced auto, then I go and look at under my hood, like, oh, well, I better get the part number. Take a picture. Go in.
Yeah.
Say, hi, yeah, I need help. What do you need help with? I show him a picture. What am I
Financial
looking at?
state.
Oh, here's the part number. That's exactly what I need.
Oh no, I need to
He
get
looks at the
off
part
the.
number.
It said encoding error or encoding things. I might need to get off the ground.
What did you do?
No, on like a OBS, it popped
Oh,
up
yeah, yeah, yeah,
things
yeah, 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 yeah.
coding or encoder overloaded.
You're, we're overloading. We need to get you a better computer, dude.
I
Do you
mean,
want me to bring
it's
you a new, some new parts or something?
my the computer's not bad. I have a 3070 and like
The graphics card might not be the issue. Because I've been streaming with my shit going on the ground, too.
I don't know what it would be. I think Blossom was saying it's just the game.
Like, the game isn't exactly optimized for ground walking, but I haven't had an issue. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so what are we gonna do today, Captain Hawk?
Well, first I gotta take you back to Cubio.
Yeah, but like no, it doesn't lag or anything. It just like
It's more
my
like your stream struggles. The game
Well,
itself wasn't struggling.
yeah.
Your OBS couldn't handle what was going on. So it could just be your CPU.
Maybe, but I have a i7, the 9700K, the unlocked one. I'm not overclocking.
I'm not overclocking either.
So
I'm not
I
over
don't-
but I'm also running Ryzen 7 currently.
I want to switch to Ryzen, honestly.
Somehow I have a spare tough gaming. How is it that I have 3 of these things now? Like, I have a new one for myself. The current one, the Wi-Fi system bugged out and decided it doesn't want to function anymore. That's why I bought a new one, but I bought a bundle and got a Ryzen 9 processor with it.
Dang, okay.
So now I got a 12-core processor that, like, I have both of those waiting to get thrown at my freaking tower. I just too lazy to do it.
Yeah.
And I somehow have another tough gaming X570 motherboard here.
Oh.
I don't remember when I got this.
You just got a second motherboard.
It has everything. Everything you need. Nothing was used in here. I just have a second technically third X570 motherboard. Everything that you have on your motherboard should essentially go on this. Your graphics card.
The CPU.
The CPU will not.
Yeah.
I have another CPU. That's in the other PC that I was building.
How many PCs do you have? Hey, Asus, did you have a good nap?
So, I have one with a Ryzen 3, no, a Ryzen 5. That was the ASRock computer. And I broke down its base components and used its
Did you get my
SSD.
message, by the way, Asus?
Um,
The friend I was talking about woke up.
I could just bring you the whole computer that I was building.
What?
There's certain things I don't have for that computer that I was building because everything got put on the wayside. So it doesn't have a graphics card. It doesn't have an operating system. It has a CPU. I also have a new cooler for it.
Ooh. Do you do heat sinks or liquid or AIO?
I use the heatsink stuff because
Okay, so
I'm not I'm not confident at water cooling
You mean installing it or just in general?
in general. I'm not confident in setting it up or not getting
Well,
something wet.
so there's this thing. It's called a AIO cooler. So it's not a full liquid cooling system, but it's something that is already pre-built, so you don't have to build it. You just have
It's
to
just
slap it in. It goes
slap.
over the CPU only.
All right, let's
That's
take you there to
mhm.
turn these 4 shareable missions that
Let's go.
pump out money,
But no, Isis, you are cute.
and then we're gonna
I
find you a crusader.
Crusade.
A crusader. The ship is called the Alliance Crusader.
Well, wait, what is this one gonna be for?
We're gonna give you the ability to have fighters
So
and
is this
cargo
gonna be
space.
because I
Yes,
kind of want to get
this
like
is
a
going
pirate.
to be this is going to be your pirate ship. It's a medium
Yeah.
ship. This is going to be the crusader that I have. I've set up to have fighters as well as missile rack.
You are clear for departure.
Mm-hmm.
I was developing it to help Squeak, another player that we've played with.
Mm-hmm.
But Squeaky is currently not here, and I've been trying to rack my brain on what kind of medium ship would best suit you. Like, it's not the best jumper.
Yeah.
Like, if I wanted to give you an exploration ship, a DBX would do you just fine.
But for a pirate, you don't really need a jump ship, do you?
No. You're aiming for, let's beat the tar shit out of it and take what they have.
Mm-hmm.
If they drop anything.
Frameshift drive charging.
What did I do? Oh, I just opened up the system map by accident. Because I move things too quickly now. So I want to see if I can find a Crusader that...
Engage.
And I'm being serious. I want to get you a Crusader.
Mm-hmm.
Search QBO. Discounted. Uh...
I want to get a pirate ship. I'm gonna rock
The sad thing is, though, like... You... Oh, God.
Fuel scooping.
I didn't want to forget about that.
What do you mean? Drive through the sun for
It's like-
maximum fuel gathering.
Complete.
If I had a Class 7 fuel scoop, we would have just had to touch the area, and in 10 seconds we'd be fuel.
No, you.
The problem is that a Crusader for you... The only place that sells the goddamn Crusader is Jameson Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have the length of time to get you to an elite rank. In any of the ranks.
Yeah.
Like, you have to literally have the amount of money that I have and have earned it that way just to be trader elite rank. That's how I have one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already elite rank 1 and getting ready to go into elite rank 2.
I'm trying to enter the gunner role. Why aren't you letting me enter the gunner role?
Oh, because we're not fighting. But you do, it is set up. Like, you already have Seeker Missile Rack.
Let me fire at something. Give me.
There's
I wanna
nothing
kill.
there's nothing to
Kill.
fire at
Kill.
right now.
I want to kill. I will fire at the space station.
So, I think the other ship that you could use as a pirate ship is a crate.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me see if I can find crate. The nice crate. Don't you dare tell me it's at Jameson Memorial. Okay, nope, there's another one. Oh, God, that's a... Okay, looks like we're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
That's a lie. This isn't my favorite rocket ship. It's my least favorite rocket ship.
Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to our territory. We are honored by
There's a
your
reason I say that, because it's far.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Oh, is
nothing
it?
close by.
So we're just gonna be kind of just sitting here. All right, let's say we're looking at a just chatting stream.
Alright, so first off,
Time
I'm
to
going
change.
to share some missions, so you go ahead and start bringing them up.
Okay, okay. That's in this one, right? In transactions. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm learning.
I'll request docking, let them do their shit.
granted. Land on designated
Wait.
Use of
Okay, it was
automated docking
space
is permitted. You are clear to hand over
4
control.
days, 7 hours, and 15 minutes.
Oh no, it's going to be turned in almost immediately. Like, I've been holding on to these for about almost a week.
Oh.
I finished some of them in the middle of the week, and then I finished some of them yesterday
Mm-hmm.
before I took a nap. I had more. I know I had more, but some of them must have failed because they didn't have that long. So the crate is another good one. I didn't even hit ignore fleet carriers. Jesus.
Bum, 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 dum. Damn, my friend didn't get to see the announcement I made. I
You
called
know
him
what?
cute.
It's probably gonna be you know how funny it would be if you actually did just grab a beluga to be a pirate?
I'm gonna do it.
Just set it up with some fighter bays.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, we
certain the
just
beluga
phased
can be
into
perched
the-
here. Saw Kroger.
Landing gear
It's
deployed.
just, it's such...
Landing gear deployed.
Big ships are very unwieldy.
Mhm.
With the exception of the Corvette. The Corvette is the only ship out of all 4 super expensive large ships that isn't as unwieldy. It's like the fastest turning ship of all of them.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what one did I share? The one for 120. Okay. Alright, that one's turned in. Are you able to turn them in from in here?
No.
Alright, give me a second and I will go... Oh wait, no. Before I turn them in, you're able to already get a hold of them.
Mhm.
So I will share them all with you first.
Okay, okay.
You accept them one at a time.
I must have them all at once.
I wish I could do that. Alright.
Okay, Google. Accept all of Hawk's missions.
Just sit here and accept my money. It's the 200 one. Another
Incoming message.
42 million. I'm now elite rank 2 in trade.
Dang.
Here's another... How much this is giving? This is gonna put it out another 49.8 million. What is that? 236.
Uncle Hawk is just literally giving me all the money.
I'm giving him money. I'm
many
being a
outstanding
bad
fines?
uncle.
It's like,
I'm
oh,
being a
hey.
very bad... Oh, this is the one that you actually helped with a little bit.
Hey, nephew Horizon, I got you a whole spaceship here. Have fun.
I'm giving you enough money to buy a whole ass spaceship. Alright. Next is this one. And that one, that finishes out all of the missions that I had access to. So let's go down so you can go and collect your money. Congratulations, Commander. In recognition of your continued remarkable success, the Pilots Federation has now awarded you the rank of Elite 2 in trading.
I want to be elite 100 in piracy.
I don't think there's actually ranks in piracy. Someone out there
That
goes,
would
well,
be
why the hell not?
Yeah, I'm gonna be feared number 100 then. Whatever the ranking system in pirates
Numb.
is.
Just randomly sends me numb.
No.
Nom.
No.
What other ships?
Cannot disembark, ship not yet docked.
What happened? Why am I going back up?
What did you break?
Landing gear retracted.
Why is it flying?
Attachment sequence complete. You are clear for departure.
Ship, where are you going?
We're gonna die!
You're in the station right now. Give me a minute.
No,
Be back.
I'm in the ship. I'm here with you. Ah, Dave. Why you booped me?
Give me a hot minute. Just go right back in.
Permission granted. Set down on landing pad.
I was
below the-
goddamn sure that I didn't touch anything.
Approach, Commander.
It was me. I launched us.
You actually hit launch instead of disembark.
Yes, totally. I
That's
totally
funny.
am the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
I am the captain. Ah! Time Lord, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello.
We're not even gonna
welcome,
bother
welcome.
with
You have an
getting you
amazing day.
ships that are just discounted. So let me
Because the
see.
snoot is cute, and if snoot cute, must boop the cute snoot. No, my snoot is sensitive. Same thing with my ears and tails.
Oh,
I will
wait.
nom on you.
I know where we can get you a Crusader.
Oh. Well, they haven't.
But we're not going. We're not going to the place that has a 20% markup.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck that shit.
Execute system shutdown.
Yeah, probably
I know
a
where
good
we're going.
choice.
I know where we're going to get you a Crusader. It's going to be, you know, standard MSRP price, but
Hey, it's better than a markup.
yeah.
But it's okay. Uncle Hawk is paying
It's
for it. So.
120 or 170.46 light years. And we're gonna go there in my favorite rocket ship, apparently.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm not worried too much about money. Like I said, Uncle Hawk is paying for this one.
I've paid for every one of them thus far.
Cheese.
Cheese. I mean,
That's some good cheese. Wow. What kind is that? Is that a Swiss cheese? It tastes very like Swish. Okay, are you gonna let me
this is
disembark
going to
now?
be
Okay,
a
cool, I can
hell of a
disembark.
jump time.
Disembark? Okay, cool. I keep hitting enter instead of space.
It's gonna take us 9 jumps, though.
I need to hurry up and get these missions accepted because as soon as I got out of the ship, it dropped into the red.
What are your
Run.
settings at? No, really, what are your settings at?
Mid.
Yeah, your shit should not be tanking this hard.
It doesn't all the time. It,
For-
as
Only
soon as
for
I
when
try-
you get out of the ship and run to go take care of shit at a terminal.
Yeah, when I was running around last week, it completely crashed my graphics card. I have no clue why.
And you said yours is like, what, a 3060? 3070?
I got a 3070.
And I have a 3060. I've never had that happen. Now,
I don't
we've
know.
done things in a game that have crashed the game, never the card.
What?
And
What?
I had to restart my computer today because the first time I booted up Silica,
mhm.
my main monitor, my main television here, decided it would give me like static. Like everything else was fine. Like I could hear audio, but I didn't see video. It was just strange static. Like, is this how this game is supposed to start shit? I mean, it would be definitely creepy enough. Where it's just audio and the video is just
Oh, hey, wait.
static.
This is where my Type 9 is.
Yeah, this is where your Type 9 is right now.
Yeah, I have no clue. Or what exact graphics card do you have?
Mine is just straight up a 3060.
But like what like brand? Because sometimes
Oh,
brands do.
This is a
matter.
Tough Gaming 3060. Asus Tough Gaming
Mm.
3060.
See,
I stuck
haven't-
with mostly Asus stuff. MSI
Yeah.
is good. Asus is good.
I have an Asus, the 3070 KO.
But what's your motherboard?
Oh, the motherboard. I have a it's
It's a little older.
MSI.
No, that MSI is
Tomahawk?
supposed to be really good.
It's like a Tomahawk Gaming. I forgot exactly which one it is.
Much older.
No, it's like 2 years old.
I mean, we
Two
already know,
years.
like, within a year that the shit we got is obsolete.
Yeah,
And yet
should
here I am
probably-
still using the same. I keep buying the same product because I like it.
I probably should think about upgrading, but I have TwitchCon that I want to save up
Yeah.
for, so that's more important. Which I should have more than enough, so I'll have an upgrade. Like I should probably try to upgrade soon.
You know what? I'm not gonna bother with any of the stuff here at QBO, the transportation stuff, because we're concentrating on medium pirate ship.
Bum bum bum.
I would have grabbed my. Ooh, hang on a minute. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna grab my Crusader.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship release. You are reminded to observe safe speeds when traversing
Ship-
the document.
I'm gonna bring us back in here, and I'm gonna grab my Crusader so you can see what it's like.
Okay, is
And
your
you'll have
Crusader here?
access to. My Crusader is currently spec'd out with fighters.
Yeah. So you can have some action.
Yeah, in case an idiot actually thinks, I'm going to interdict you when you have absolutely nothing in your hold. Alright, buddy. You get to deal with my little friend, and I just get to hammer you with whatever it is I'm using. Hammer.
Explosives. Bum, bum, ba, dun, 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 dun.
It'll take us a little longer to get where we're going.
Are we
Because
just
it doesn't have...
standing here.
We're waiting in queue.
Oh, okay. I was like, are we just?
This is what auto...
Gotcha. Did you fall
um,
asleep?
Um...
Bum, bum,
I
bum,
think
bum,
that
bum,
guy
bum.
might be drunk.
I already forgot what it is to go into third person. Oh well. Nope, it's our turn. Do a barrel roll. Oh, you know, fun, you're not gonna barrel roll. Oh wait, are you actually piloting it yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, oh god.
Because
Oh,
the game's shit just kind of decided it would be a dick.
I see. God, that neighbor's dog is so annoying.
Approval granted. Please make your way to landing pad 3-2.
Guys, we
Yo,
have to
wait.
exit the fucking place in order for me to come back in.
You see the houses and stuff in the
Google?
the
Yeah.
ring or the land.
Yeah, I got to see. You get to see all like all the artificial land that they have in the ring.
Mm-hmm. It looks cool.
I
Okay,
have
let's go
this.
land on a planet.
I have this feeling that the NPCs have cucked themselves.
Why do you say that?
We're still waiting in queue.
Well, they
They
fell
cucked
asleep.
themselves. This hasn't happened before.
So we're just floating here in space.
In space, only Hawk will make you scream. We never said what kind of screaming or why. We just said that I could probably make you scream. You'd probably be out of boredom.
Are you into horror games?
I'm not as into horror games. There are like
Cool.
they're
We're,
very
we're playing Outlast Trials.
there are very rare instances of games where I might be interested in it, and it's usually the ones that are like Resident Evil, which is horror survival.
Yeah. We're playing Outlast Trials together.
That sounds so terrible.
Have you played Outlast?
I didn't even want to try it. I watched someone play it. I'm like, I wouldn't last.
It is actually like it's my favorite horror game series. And I have been waiting to
I
play
watch.
Trials. Oh,
I
there's my
can't.
alarm. Okay. Furry
Yeah.
mode deactivating. Do we die?
I feel
need
like
to
I'm
figure-
going to have to. You know what? I'm going to cancel the docking.
Just ram her in there. I was being serious. Oh god.
No,
I really hope it's like some sort of like desync or something going on
It's
because
a-
we just went.
So I'm going to super cruise and turn around.
Yeah, we literally just went through the space station on my
That's weird. Yeah, that's a desync issue.
yeah, I was like, I was like, yeah, just ram her in there, and I just see you going closer to like where the big land. I was like, I was just joking. Like, no, we're gonna die. Pull up, pull up. Bum, bum, ba, dun, 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 bum. Till we die.
I felt it was probably better off that I super cruise and then go back to it,
Mm-hmm.
because then it'll reset it, hopefully.
Pirate mode activate. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. Dum, bum, bum, da, 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 da. Why is Night Course so good? This game is very glitchy, it seems, today.
Lacey, Hotel Alpha Whiskey. The Imperial Flight Operations
So
Bureau
the thing, the number in the info is, you said it's like the time? Or is that playtime?
I think that's universal time.
land on designated pad.
Just why is every single time I like play?
Because it says 04453, right?
To hand over control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's universal time in the game.
Because it's always like super close to how long I've been streaming.
I mean,
Wait, I get
for
does
both
that
of
make
us.
sense?
for both of us.
Because universal time.
04420 over here. Universal time itself is, I think,
It's always
where the
the same
game
thing.
originated from. So it's whatever that time zone is.
Yeah. So, but like every single time that we stream, we
We're
just
seeing
start
that.
at
We just happen to be starting at the time.
like when it goes 0, 0, 0, 0.
I guess.
Because right now I've been streaming for like 43 minutes, and it's.
And
like
again, it might
45.
just be how long we have been playing in the game.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think the game is glitching out hard today. We were just kissing the space station.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh no, that
Landing
happens
gear.
on a regular basis with large ships now.
Oof.
Every time I go through. That's why I'm glad I have a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Having a shield is a must.
I have no clue what happened. Then
Docking procedure
Hawk, the
complete.
captain here, just
System
kissed
shut
the
down.
space station with the
Alpha
ship.
I didn't
is
kiss
at your
anything.
disposal, Commander.
That
Kiss
was
the
all
space
on the
station.
station employees.
No, that was you. But,
All
it's
right.
just it's glitching out a little bit. But hey, Ninja, how's it going?
I think our
You have
freaking ping's pretty goddamn high.
is it? Where do you see our ping?
I just think our connection to each other is pretty bad. For once.
Oof, that's sad. It's not normally this bad.
No, it's just probably one of those days. All right,
Trying to-
so go ahead, hop out.
You're trying to build your first anti-Xeno ship and being scared. I have no clue what that is. I am super
Basically,
new to this game.
basically, they are making their ship to go after Thargoids.
uh,
I'm not a Thargoid person. All right, I know that my ship is here.
bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm super new with this game,
Oh,
so
no,
I
it's not.
don't. Hawk here is literally holding my hand through the game.
I will have that transferred. It's gonna take 37 minutes. Shit.
It's
I thought the
gonna-
Langley was here.
Up, do we need to go back in and jump?
No, don't worry about it. I'm having it transferred here.
It's gonna take 30 minutes, though.
You come back into the ship so that your
Yeah.
stream doesn't die on you. I'm going to disembark and check on something.
Look at this. If he teaches you to never fly without rebuy, without a rebuy, he already did a lot.
Never
no-
never go out into space without the amount of money you need for a rebuy.
Well,
I don't think you're going to have an issue with that right now.
Yeah, basically, Hawk has been literally feeding me money. Now I have like 272 million. Nah. They've literally been shoving money in my face, like, take my money.
Shut up and take my money. There we go.
Can I steal your suit energy? I'm stealing your energy.
Hold still.
No, you hold still.
No. No. You hold still.
You know what? Slap. Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, I turned you into an NPC. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Now hold up. Hold up. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
You know what? I'm gonna take
Hold
the
up.
captain's seat. I'm taking the captain's seat.
Will it even let you?
Beat me up. Alright, I'm in the captain's seat. Let's fly on out of here. What would you do if I somehow managed to get to the captain's seat and just started flying out with your ship?
I would wonder. Because I thought you could actually take over somebody's ship by, like, you know, breaking into a hatch or some sort.
Yeah, I want a game that has like full piracy and they're like you can actually board and steal.
So the game that I was playing with Graceful last week is Star Citizen.
Yeah.
It has full immersion. And I mean full immersion. Piracy is a thing in that game. You can board another player's ship, kill them, and take their ship.
That's sick. I might have to get that game.
Like, it's still a game that's under development. It's early access.
I like early access.
And it's
developed
free to play.
games. Oh wait, it's free?
I think so. It's free to play the game. However, if you want, like, any of, you know, you can get ships with in-game currency. However, if you, like, support the game itself, the development of it, and you spend real money, You can like get a pledge of things.
Give me a shout if you have any questions.
Gotcha.
Certain pledges will get you
Take a look around.
like a specific ship or two. And by specific, I
I'm
mean
getting off.
You know where to find
Graceful spent over $15,000 in that game alone over the years.
What?
He has a lot of ships. He gifted me one.
$1,500?
15,000. Not just 1,500. 15,000. Graceful's loaded.
What? Like, we're talking about actual money?
Actual money. He helped. He basically gave them money. Which does go to helping develop the game, yes. And that was over the course of the last several years. He has ships that I shit you not. The ship that he gave me actually cost like a little over $100. And it was just one he had sitting around in his hangar. Just didn't want it anymore. It's like, hey, would you be opposed to me gifting you a ship? I'm like, no. I would love a ship. One that isn't this thing that I was flying around in. Which was a ship that I had paid for like, I think, what, $40?
Mm-hmm. But that's crazy. That's a lot of money. Like, that's...
Again, that's
like... You
so
can easily buy 2 cars with that.
you could just buy my one Chevy Sonic with that. Without the wheels, tires, and stuff that I've added to it.
Mm-hmm.
15 grand. And that's not counting whatever else things he's supported too.
Oh, you're like basically
son of a
funding
bitch.
the game. Oh, are you okay?
I went to move and my elbow slipped off of my arm on the chair.
Oof, that's always the worst.
It slipped inward and not outward. If it slipped outward, I probably would have hit my bed frame.
Oof. I want to be a pirate. I want to do
I
some
know.
pirating.
Is there anything that I need to sell while I'm still here? Nope. No pages to
Wait
sell.
until you reach the F mighty. Yeah, I've never played Star Citizen. Is it something I should check out, Hawk? Would you recommend it?
Star Citizen, I do recommend at least looking at it, but you have to understand that there is a lot of technicalities to it that are well beyond this game.
Mm-hmm.
That game, you can walk your ship. You get to see where your shit is in the ship.
Mhm.
See the
Yeah.
engine, engineering, engine, your cargo hold, everything.
Hey, Nikki. Hello. How's it going?
I'm trying to like break my own stream and I can't do it. I've been running around testing out Streamlabs on
The
this.
Chairman's Club. Oh, okay. So it's backers that purchase equals to or exceeds $1,000.
Okay, so I can look at my shit here. 37 minutes.
That's a lot of money just to spend on a game. But I've been backing this. It's called Dungeon VR. I can't remember the full name. But it's like a D&D VR game, and it looks so good. And I it's been a minute since I checked update on the status. I'm doing good, Nikki. I'm glad you're doing good as well. I had a little bit of a cat nap before stream, so I am feeling well rested. I'm also off tomorrow, so
I laugh at these prices now. I shouldn't.
I want to come see the prices.
Because I was just looking at the prices of the ships. And I look at the price and like, oh man, that used to be so much. And then I look up at what I have in my own balance. 1.7 billion. I'm like, oh, right. I've been busy.
Yeah, but I don't know, the game, I get kind of turned away from games like this that are like super complex. Like, I enjoy No
It's
Man's Skies.
No Man's Sky is simple. It was made
Yes.
simple on purpose.
Yeah.
Elite Dangerous, it's like the menuing system is simple. The ships are like depending on which ship you go with can vary in severity of control.
Yeah.
You can still spec a ship the way you want it to. The Star Citizen starts to get much more technical.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't, like you can map controllers the way you want to
Mm-hmm.
control the ship the way you want.
1 million from buying the Dolphin.
Like the Orca is here. It's 47.3 million.
Beluga.
It's like the Beluga 82.4 million. And I still look at my shit. I'm like,
That's chump change.
it's not chump change. It's still a decent chunk of money. But I can spend it.
Oh wait, Crusader, that's the one we were wanting to
Yeah, take a look at
pirate
that.
ship.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Because it's based off of the Chieftain. The Chieftain is a ship that is originally made to go after Thargoids. It is a mid-sized ship, and it has decent attack power. It is multi-crew compatible. It is incompatible with fighter bays, which is why I looked at the Crusader. The Crusader, out of the 3 C-class ships that they are, it's the only one that was
Relax.
compatible with having a fighter bay. And has 3 multi-crew seats. So you and your friends can run around. 2 of them are in fighters, and the last one is running your freaking multi-crew weapons.
Okay. That works out pretty good. So yeah, the Crusader, that looks cool. That looks like a pirate ship.
It's
It
a
has
badass
plenty of
ship.
storage too.
It's actually not that bad. And I'm waiting for mine to show up. I can actually show the details of my ship. Because I named it the USS Langley.
Oh, you can name ships.
Yeah, you can name your ship. You could just take, or when you're in the livery. Oh, because it's in transit, I don't get to actually see the information of my ship. You bastards. But you can actually not
sell my
manage.
Type 9. I can sell it for like just under 100 million. Even though
How much
how
do we
money-
currently have you at right now?
like at 272 million.
Go to your Type 9
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say take all of the parts off of it.
I
All of
don't
them.
have it here. Oh wait, no, wait, it is here.
Your Type 9 is here.
Yeah.
Take all of the parts off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because my Type 9 is here. I was getting
do I have
ready
to get in my ship.
Yeah, just go get in your ship,
Okay.
and I'll tell you all the items to take off of it in the crap. My brain isn't working right now.
Oh, you have a brain?
I was sure I had one.
No fair, sure.
I have like maybe 2 brain cells working at the moment, and both of them are on overtime. So let me know when you're in your ship, and then you're in the.
Where do I enter the ship?
I think
the
that one's
back?
from the back.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I just couldn't see the blue.
Gotta look for the blue circle underneath this massive machine.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to have you do is remove all of the expensive shit that we put on your ship.
Mm-hmm.
You're storing it. And it will automatically replace it with whatever the ship originally came with. So that means your 6A power plant, your 7D thrusters, your 6A frame shift drive, your 5D life support, your 6A power distributor, your
Okay.
sensors, your well, no, that the fuel tank gets to stay because that's already part of the damn ship.
Ah,
All of your
outfitting.
cargo racks and stuff.
So
Oh,
hard
I put a
points,
fighter hangar in my shit.
I'm storing all this, right?
Yes, you're storing everything. Actually, you could sell the limpet controllers. You don't need those. Those are collector limpet controllers. So you can get rid of... You could sell that stuff and make some money back. Like anything that had to do with the mining, that includes all the weapons, the hard points, just sell them all. Get some money back.
Sell the hard points.
Yeah, just sell all your hard points. We're parting out your ship. I'm sorry.
I just built it. It didn't even have
We
a
built
maiden
this 3
voyage.
weeks ago. I helped you build it, yes. But you really want a pirate.
Yeah, I can have multiple ships.
You could always buy it back.
True.
I can always help you build it again. and,
True.
and I've sent you the link for the damn things set up, so...
Are you okay?
Oh, don't mind me, just joking on my own laughter.
You can hear the pain.
I feel the pain in the back of my skull.
Pulse wave analyzer cell?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wait. Pulse? Oh, yeah. That cell, because that's for the mining gig.
Okay, so wait, what all my, because we did the lightweight alloy. Can I even sell that? Or...
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You can leave that. That was whatever it was.
Power plant, yeah, that's a class 6, so I want to...
6A, so yeah, we bought that. You're storing that. Your thrusters, you're storing that. Your frame shift drive, we're storing that. Your life support, you might as well store that too. Power distributor, also store that. And your sensor, store that. You can't really store the fuel tank, that's what it came with.
Okay.
In your optional internals, store all of it, except for your limpet controllers.
So the cargo store... Fighter hangar store... Because I can put that in the,
Yeah.
What you said, the limbic controllers don't store? Or
Yeah,
keep,
you can just sell them.
or sell them?
As well as the refinery.
Said Asus was going to leave you, Pinky? Wait, what do you mean? They're going to get off the arch at the refinery store?
Sell. Everything else can
Fuel
be left
scoop.
on the ship. Keep that. Keep your fuel scoop.
Yeah. Super Cruise Assist. Want to keep.
Um,
As well as the
keep-
advanced docking.
Yes, keep your advanced docking computer, because then you don't have to spend money on
Surface scanner?
that. Nah, sell it.
Wow, you said sell?
Yeah. Oh, did you just store it?
No, I just sold it.
Alright,
Advanced planetary approach. I think that's...
that came with the ship.
Yeah.
So, anything that's
You
left
can
with the
hear
ship, you can
everything
leave
you
with the ship.
guys are doing.
Now you can sell your ship.
Okay, okay, I'm selling it. Alright, what is... I didn't have any vehicle bays, so...
Yeah.
Are you bullying Pinky? Aces, am I have to nom you? Hydrate? Okay, time to drink some water.
Wow, that didn't...
Cheers.
We still have 25 minutes for the Langley to get here. God damn it.
Oh, God.
I cannot believe that shit is still...
You're not doing anything? Aces, look at our DMs. Well, it was nice having you. Didn't even get to use you.
Well, you got to fly you.
Yeah.
And we learned that Big Bitch is not very good for Hori. It is
Yeah.
turning
I
the whale.
prefer I
Turning that
prefer
whale is not very
fighters.
fun. Yeah, you're more of a fighter. You notice the
Yeah, I'm a
Imperial Eagle
pirate.
is in here, right?
No, the eagle is somewhere else.
I said the Imperial Eagle is.
Oh wait,
It's the same goddamn ship. It's just they
upgraded.
upgraded a little bit with a couple different hard points.
All right, bye bye Type 9.
Now, how
I
much
should
you
get
got?
you are in pristine condition besides getting blown up once.
This was only replaced once.
I should get almost all my money back and trade in value. Does this have like a whole like APR or like being able to finance system?
There is actually a finance system for rebuy. When
Really?
if you don't have enough money, they can lend you the money to get your shit fixed. Hey, buddy.
Eagle Mark II, more agile. Imperial Eagle, bigger gun and more boost speed. Ah, I see. I
Yeah, it's
see.
just a little faster.
Yeah. So,
But
so the
we had
Eagle
you.
is kind of like a basic fighter for me at the moment.
It is, and you actually were pretty decent in it. It's
Yeah.
just, it's like being handed that ship you weren't expecting. 17
This is your
minutes.
current ship. I can't sell it apparently.
You could always just buy an eagle, the Imperial Eagle, so you can sell it. Oh wait, no, you just trade it.
Oh wait, I can trade.
Yeah.
Oh
So
wait,
go to
store
purchase
current ship.
ships. You could store your current ship, or you could trade it, which is, I mean, you're getting 100 some odd million for that ship. You could
So
just
wait,
buy
wait.
that orca you wanted
Okay.
and name it just the Shy Lily. Who was the other whale? Was it Bay?
Yeah, a bow.
Bao. I'll buy a
Bow.
beluga and name it Bao and paint it
You-
blue.
and I'll do the shy lily.
Oh, I'm
Oh
doing it now.
no! You have to know. It can't be the orca. It has to be the beluga.
No, it is the beluga.
Oh yeah, you get the beluga.
The
I'll
beluga
get the
liner
orca.
is the bigger one, and you're getting the orca.
What would I use the orca for though?
I think we're just doing it for shits and giggles at this point. For me, the beluga would still end up becoming something that I've been wanting to work on, which was Fuel Force 1 originally. I was going to fuel rat a beluga liner.
Ah.
I know there's somebody out there that probably did it, but nobody wants to do it because it has poor jump range. It's a freaking space liner. So I'm gonna do
Do
it.
I actually want to trade the Type 9? I guess kind of wanting to keep. You know what? I can buy it.
We could buy it when you have, you know, you have me around.
Yeah.
It's like we have me around.
All right. And how do I name? Do I have to be in the ship to name it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna name it the Shy Lily.
Because if you buy it from here, it gets stored here, and then you go and get into your current ship, switch to it.
Oh, your ship is being prepared. Let me in.
Wait,
Let
really?
me in.
So you traded it, and it's saying that your ship is being prepared.
Yeah, it's done.
My ship is being prepared.
So wait, Aces, you can still hear me? You've been listening this whole time. Man, Aces is so cute. You're like the
I
cutest person
do,
ever.
or the computer that I built for my buddies upstairs
Mm-hmm.
has the MSI Meg X570.
Mm-hmm.
That's an expensive freaking motherboard.
Yeah.
That was like a $400 motherboard. I just like, here, you can have it.
That's a crazy hawk.
That was, I think, a couple of years ago that it did that. And I didn't really like the Meg. I'm like, I don't really like this motherboard. All right.
Okay.
Now, Starport services. Oh, right. I'm not on my... I don't have to use my controller anymore because I'm not walking around on... So you bring up Starport services. In order to change the name of your ship, go to livery. Livery. However they pronounce it. And you will find that it says Beluga Liner, or for you, Orca. Underneath of that, it says change name and ID plate. You'll click that. You'll click the name bar, and you'll change it.
Does Lily have two I's or two L's? Or no, it's just Lily, correct? It's not Lilly. Yeah, because no, that didn't look right.
Crap.
What should I do with the? Um... Is ship ID important?
Not really. I could just have it say bow and bow. So I
It is
might
now the
already have
shade.
a blue, but it might need to be like blue. Because bow's a blue whale, right?
Yeah.
I have a military blue. I think military blue might be the right one, though. Then there's vibrant blue. Vibrant purple.
I wouldn't know what to do with Shy Lily. I don't know if there's
Shy-
anything that would match.
So, you'll go to, like, paint jobs. She is just your typical orca whale.
Yeah.
That would be under white and black. That's your orca whale.
True. Orca Asmic, black and white. Orca white ember.
Yeah, that's a semic, black and
Right,
white,
semic.
and then you have Beluga Liner Messenger Gray. No.
Pathfinder graphite. That looks cool.
Tactical. The fact that
Tactical olive.
you're going green.
Tactical ice.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Beluga Liner Military Marine Blue. That seems about right. I actually have parts for my Beluga.
Okay, I think Pathfinder blue might work, but I don't even have enough stuff to
To buy it.
I'm gonna get gold.
Don't need decals. I can actually do ship kits on my
What are
ship.
ship kits?
They just add a little difference to your ships.
Oh,
They
I
make them look
see.
different. Like you saw what my
I have to have a fin.
yeah.
This looks like a whale. A bumper? It has to have a thick bumper.
We're fucking ridiculous.
Well, we're just having fun.
I know, right?
Down and all around, bum ba da da.
Yeah, let's just lengthen that spoiler, why don't we?
Bum bum. Okay, crew log. What is this? Local news. That none of I don't know what any of this stuff is. Bum, bum, bum,
Identification.
bum,
Nameplate
bum.
1.
Wait, what is
Oh,
engineer's workshop? What are no pin blueprints? Wait, what is that?
Oh, bow.
Huh.
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 Nameplate 2.
Huh.
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 Do you speak villager as well?
Huh.
Wait, you now have Elite Dangerous just installed? Wait, Nikki, you... What? I'm super lost in this game. I have no clue what I'm doing here.
My whole ship says bow.
Wow. I'm gonna install the... I'm probably just gonna go fly around out in space, get practice flying while we wait for your ship. I'm gonna get the... Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get more
Make
practice.
sure that you have your advanced docking computer installed on it for now.
Nah, I'm gonna get practice with... I'm not gonna install my advanced docking computer.
Sure.
I wanna be very professional and.
I mean, it is a smaller ship, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not even
going...
bothering with any of my internal shit right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I just wanna get some
this
practice.
big ship comes with, like, several passenger cabins, mostly business class, and several cargo racks. Like, there's a lot of space in there.
How do I exit? Okay.
I was like, I'm not even gonna fly it. I just wanted it for shits and giggles.
I put my docking computer on.
Please tell me that my ship is here. No, it's 6 minutes away. What's my other ship? Oh wait, this is my other ship.
I'm so tired. I took a nap.
Just because we take a nap doesn't mean that, you know, we're still not going to be a little tired. What'd you do?
I did auto launch. Wait. Nah. Well, but it's free mode activated time now again. It's been that long.
I'm coming up to watch the
Set 30-minute timer.
30 minutes starting now.
Okay, so that was going on. I can still control the ship even though it's auto launching.
What the fuck? Well, nobody in my chat is speaking. Not that anybody really feels like speaking to me in my chat ever. But I just witnessed you go through the station.
Yeah, see, that's kind of what was happening with me. Wait.
Weird.
I just got a violation.
Yeah, did you get stuck in the mail
No.
slot? Or did you fly too fast out of the mail slot?
No. I fired my weapons.
Oh yeah, that's a no-no. You should have probably gotten rid of those before you left.
But I want my weapons.
Well, I just gotta put them away.
How do I put
Mister,
'em
I'm
away?
going to send button you
Combat mode activate. Alright. I'm gonna go touch the planet. So J. Wait, how do I retract my I can't
Landing
remember
gear?
this. No, landing gear is L.
Yes.
Hard points are
Check H. Or
No,
you,
no, no.
or you could just look at your instructions, which is your controls,
No,
your
it's
flight
it's you.
controls.
It's you.
Is it you?
Yeah, I figured it out. I'm
I
only gonna
mean,
touch
we
the
have
planet.
27 letters on our keyboard. It's got to be one of them.
Yeah. Wait. I'm gonna touch the planet by Hawk.
Just be sure to be able to come back alive.
We're gonna land on the planet, like, crash land.
Actually, that ship should already have an advanced planetary approach suite.
Dropping too close. What does that mean, dropping too close?
It's a planet that you can't land on.
Oh, is it? Oh, I can't land on this one.
Yeah.
Darn. Not a G in space? Well, I mean, our Destiny 2 clan is...
Literally, space
Jeez.
Nanachis.
Yeah.
And
No.
we haven't played Destiny in a hot minute because...
No, I want to because the new subclasses is freaking phenomenal. I played it a little bit. I want it so bad. I want
Is
to
it
play
the
Destiny.
Titans class?
No. All three of them had a new subclass. So they don't even have grenades anymore. The new subclasses.
Yeah.
It is replaced with a grappling hook.
So, I saw that. And they
It's
still
very
missed an
melee.
opportunity with the Titan.
Well, with what?
You know the super for the Titan? For the new subclass?
Yeah, the dual arm blades. Yeah,
They missed a very, very crucial opportunity.
which is
Instead of giving him another melee, give him minigun.
nah.
Yeah.
Me.
And the
personally, I think
minigun,
the Titan is.
the minigun is a specific weapon that was already specific to the Titan already.
Okay, what?
I
Lightning
have
power
it.
You should get a box of crayons.
I mean, we might
What?
as well get. I think the ship
What was the
wrecked.
space station? Was it Cubio
Medupe.
or Madoop? That's right. Madoop City. Lock and Super Cruise.
You're gonna find me outside in a minute.
Cause
I hit auto.
but I wanna to play Destiny.
I haven't had
Aligned with
time to
Escape.
sit and play Destiny again.
I'm already aligned with the escape vector. Oh, I guess I wasn't perfectly aligned.
It happens.
But what was that, Hawk?
See, I haven't really felt like wanting to play it. Mostly just because look at all the stuff that I've currently gotten myself into already.
Yeah.
I might have overtaxed myself with things. I've got life problems called my job, getting a new employer. That was like a slight shock, just slight. I kind of expected it to like eventually happen,
Ooh.
but it was due to like some life things that was going on with the owner of my company that he decided to let go of just our branch of the company. Not the whole company, just the branch where I'm currently working with. Like, really?
It's contact.
Y'all promised me like in 4 weeks to try and get me to frickin' Ohio, and you. It's not that you duped me, but you duped me.
All right, you're watching me. My professional landing right here. Check out these skills. This is all me. I like it gives you 9 minutes to go dock. Like, who needs 9 minutes to dock their ship?
You would be very surprised.
You
You
ready
have
for this
9.
professional landing?
I'm ready to watch something.
Yeah, boom. Look how perfect this landing is.
Somebody seems to have
Boom.
used autodock.
Just shut up.
Someone has discovered the luxury of autodock. By the way, the ship arrived.
Yep. I'm going.
I'm gonna go and get it.
I was trying to trick you, and it doesn't seem like I could trick you.
I know the way how autodock looks.
I tried.
I know. It was a good college try, my friend. Great attempt. But you can't dupe my dupe, man. You can't perform a dupe at my dupe.
I already did.
You
I
already
tricked
tried.
you. That wasn't actually auto docking.
Mhm.
That was just me. I've been practicing a lot. I've gotten 100 hours in the last week.
I call bullshit.
Oh, you think I would ever lie to you, Hawk? You're my uncle. I would never lie to you.
Children lie.
I'm not a child. I'm 21, 22 actually. Why did I think I was 21?
I don't know.
I
Why
am
did you think he was
20.
21?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't been 22 for very long. I mean, I guess I have. It's been like 4. What month is it? Yeah, 4 or 5 months. So I guess it's almost been half a year.
Get over here and get in the ship that I've named after the very first aircraft carrier.
I am coming.
I'm coming!
Yeah,
Chosen one! I'm coming!
the ship smells.
Good. It smells like
This totally
piracy
looks
to
like a
you.
pirate ship. Yeah. Let's go rob some people.
I'm not really
Starting with-
set up. I'm not set up with, for piracy. What happened? What happened?
It kicked me out of the game?
Did it? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. It said something about like an error. It should load me in the same space station, right?
Yeah. I can wait. We were just doing a lot of things with you trying to get into my new ship that I've only used a few times.
Yeah, that was weird. It literally like kicked me as soon as I'm in mid-loop. I don't like cramped spaces. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
By the way, I have
get-
2 seeker missile racks in this bitch, as well as a couple of
Oh wait.
decent things.
Invite.
Do 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 do.
Navigation, transaction content.
Welcome back.
It kicks me out again. What the?
I thought it was something I did. I don't even know if I did it by
No,
accident.
you broke my game.
I mean, that's
Type
kind of
9
the
is
long
coming.
story between us.
The Type 9 is coming back. You made me sell the Type 9 and it's coming back to haunt me.
Nah.
Bum, 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 bum. It's so dark outside. I like the look of this. This thing in the center. This looks cool.
Bender Gateway.
Okay, what? Hey, Brian.
Alright, this is probably going to take us a little longer.
Cannot
16
deploy,
jumps,
not in
yep.
fire zone. God dang it. Fine, I'll enter role as a gunner. Bum, 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 bum. How you doing, Brian? What do you want? Systems, engines, weapons? Which one?
My Crusader has arrived. We're in our
If I-
Crusader.
If-
Welcome to the
if-
Langley.
If I spam it fast enough, can I get a blue point in systems, engines, and weapons all at the same time?
Not really.
You come to take my eyes? Why would you do that to me?
Station safely and promptly.
But what if I could do it so fast that it would?
I don't know. We could probably watch your game freeze and beat you back to the main menu again.
I'm blaming you. Oh god. We did a flip. If either your eyes or eyelids, how about neither? And we'll call it, leave it at that. Does that work for you, Brian? Oh god, we're going through the system again at the station. Or
It's
the
going to be a
third
long
option,
trip.
either.
Hope you brought your snacks.
Frameshift
You are the snack. I mean, what? Ooh, I like the look of this cockpit.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yes, this is. I feel like would be a good explorer because you have a lot of visibility. Did you all know that? Yeah. That
Don't you
Lost
dare
in
start the
Psycho-
fucking... Don't you dare start that Vaporeon meme again.
I wasn't even going for that. I had to hydrate. Don't make me laugh on hydrating.
system scan complete.
Did you know that in terms of Pokemon human physiology, Vaporeon...
I can't jump out of the ship, Brian. I can't. There's no way for me to jump out.
You can accidentally walk out of a space station in Star Citizen and suffocate yourself to death if you forgot to put your helmet on.
Mm-hmm. Why are psycho women so hot?
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know why. Why are you interested in someone that's psycho?
I'm just joking. It's a song that's playing right now.
Oh, like
You
I
know
don't understand why you are the way you are.
2, 1. Sweet but a psycho. You know that song that is?
Nope.
It's an old song. I mean, you're older than me, so I forgot your age.
I
I'm
have
assuming
friends
you're-
of all kinds of ages, like you.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me, Tasty and Sylvan are older.
Yeah, and Sylvan doesn't even want to meet with me.
Sylvan's very
Protective of themselves.
yeah.
It's
Even though
fine.
I know their actual name first and last.
Warning, temperature critical.
The Sylvan's awesome though.
Disengaged.
I need to hang out with them more. But they changed their like freaking stream schedule up. They're not as much online in the later parts. They are more active earlier in the day. But usually I'm busy the earlier part of the day, so
4, 3,
it's okay. Tasty is at least still the normal time. Bum, 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 bum. You only know like 3 people that's younger than you in the friend group. I mean, I feel like most of the people in a friend group are relatively the same age.
fuel scooping. System
Fuel
scan
scooping.
complete.
Can I launch a fighter? Let me launch a fighter.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Can't launch a fighter when we're in Super Cruise.
Darn it!
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I'm super old. I'm like 52 years old.
I've been doing this shit for 25 years.
Back in my day,
Oh, remember, I'm an elderly millennial over here. I get to say, back in my day, I didn't have a cell phone. I had a landline, and it was a rotary phone. What's that? That's the phone where you spin the little doodad and it made the numbers go ring-a-ding-ding.
Yeah, Aces is gonna be leveling up pretty soon. I still want your birthday. Oh yeah, Hawk. I need your birthday. I need to
June
add
1st.
it to June 1st. Okay.
I'm
you're-
actually going to be at your guys' place for my birthday.
Wait.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Wait, you're gonna be here on your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, so when exactly are you gonna be here?
So, like, the itinerary for myself that I've made is I go to Ohio after work on Tuesday, the 23rd. I spend Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with all of my family for Memorial Day weekend. And that means I'm likely going to be camping in the back of the pickup truck with my tents.
Yeah.
Then, Monday, which is the day everyone starts, departing ways, Monday is when I travel to Indiana.
Okay, cool. That actually works out because I will be going to Missouri. The 26th, 7th, and the 28th. So it works out perfectly that you are going to be stopping by like literally after that. I probably will have to work a little bit.
That's understandable. That's with everyone. That's why I had mentioned everything so far.
But at least Boston will be here. But we'll be able to hang out like after I get off.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I was knocked out for most of the times. I should.
Yeah. But we gotta
Oh,
celebrate your birthday. This is perfect since it's gonna be your birthday when you're over here. Too bad you don't drink, or else we'd probably.
You guys could drink. I never said you
Wait,
guys
wait.
couldn't. Just means more for you.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Wait.
What?
So, Hawk, as a tradition in this household, when we have visitors,
Yeah.
as long as you're okay with it, we always do an IRL just chatting base or like IRL stream.
It's not
Just
like
chat.
people haven't seen my face.
So that's something you'd be okay with.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool. I'm
By the
gonna
way,
talk
I've
to-
shaved, so
Oh, no more beer. I need a shave.
I had to shave because I literally was just I got tired of the food getting stuck in my fucking beard.
Yeah.
And then there was the fact that like I started eating chip dips again. And yeah, I got tired of that too. And I was starting to get beard hair in my mouth. I'm like, that's not food. That's my hair.
Okay, it's not a requirement, Brian.
Frame shift drive.
But so.
So there's
when
going to be significantly less hair on my face when
Yeah.
I show up.
It's funny. So with my first IRL stream with Blossom is when I came to just visit before I was moved in. Yeah, that was the first time I showed my face publicly on any Twitch channel. I haven't showed my face on my own Twitch channel.
I haven't showed my face on my Twitch channel. However, it's not too difficult for people to find my face in my Discord.
Yeah.
It's like
There's not too many pictures of mine.
my IRL stuff, most of it's me taking pictures. However, there are pictures that I've posted with my face on it.
Actually, yeah, if you are in my Discord and part of the if you have the friend overall, you have access to a special selfie channel, and there's like pictures of me in there. I posted my I don't think I posted my St. Louis anime pictures and
Did I
anything besides
post
friend
the
group.
times that I got to swim with otters?
Temperature critical.
I don't remember seeing that. Well, let me look in my own Discord. I can't remember where I put.
Like,
I put IRL stuff?
Any of the friends that
Oh,
are friends
actually,
with me
yeah,
on Facebook as well, like I do have. George found me on Facebook. I'm like, ah, damn it, he found me.
No
Not
one
that
has seen my
George
face.
doesn't know what I look like because I visited his ass.
Yeah.
I went
But,
to Connecticut for that.
You know, I do have my, well, I'm mostly wearing a mask. There's, like, one picture that my mask is down, because we were at an anime convention. But yeah, if you go to my Discord server and the IRL stuff and under media, you'll see all my pictures from, the St. Louis convention.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
The
or-
last bunch of pictures I think I've posted just happened to be of my car and the semi truck.
Yeah, also in, the friend chat and friendos, I have another picture of me that when I went to go meet one of my VR friends, TJ, for the first time that lives nearby. So, God, I just love how recently I'm meeting so many of, like, my online friends, and in October, I'm gonna be meeting so many people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hi, Lakota! God damn it! 23 months.
Wait,
Jeez.
Brian, we're not near each other?
Thanks for the resub, Lakota.
'Cause I'm in Indiana.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh no. I mean, you might have to drive a little bit far, but I still want to go visit you for 4th of July. We just have to plan it out. Depending on how far, we might just get a plane ticket. But not because I want to bring my car.
Like, depending on my employer, my new employer,
Honestly,
it's going to get difficult.
My DMs. Yeah.
Because I have no interest in staying in New Jersey. I have no interest in moving to West Virginia either.
You're wanting Idaho, or not Idaho, Ohio.
I am more interested in moving to Ohio.
Fuel scoop.
However,
I'll-
I am not opposed to moving to a different state that isn't New Jersey.
Honestly, the original plan with when I moved here to Indiana with Blossom, it's supposed to be a temporary 1.5 year kind of situation.
Yeah.
Plans have changed. So interesting story.
Fuel
So
Bring it on.
Zen, me, and Blossom.
Come
That was the original trio that we were going to all move in together.
a little straighter house.
Blossom plan changed. So they kind of were like, hey, I want out of that plan. So like, okay, cool. We found a different third person, which was Kitsu. Kitsu kind of has disappeared off the face of the earth for reasons I won't get into.
That's
But
fine.
they've disappeared. So now I moved in with Blossom, and now we have an open spot here, so we've offered it to Zen, so it's gone full circle if Zen moves in. So we've gone back to the original trio of people.
Like, I already know that I'm going to need help renting a place. I'm
Yeah.
it's getting bad.
It's hard living on your own. Well, you need to get 1K bits from me. You don't need to get any bits from me. You save your money.
Yeah, we're not here asking for money.
Yeah, no.
We stopped
Actually-
asking for money on Twitch a long time ago.
Yeah, so honestly, most of the money that I get through Twitch, I usually try to donate to other people anyway.
It's basically us paying it forward half the time. And any
Yeah.
of the money that I typically get, it's like, oh my god, thank you for $50, Twitch.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah,
payout
Twitch is,
the payout
yeah.
got dropped.
Fuel
The
scoop
threshold
complete.
was dropped. So people could get paid sooner, more often. Uh-huh. It's like, I'm sorry, I have a life outside of
Brian,
my
you save
secondary
your
or
money.
third job.
Yeah. See, Twitch isn't a job for me. I don't make much money from it, nor do I really. I would love to do this full time, but it's not like something I have to. I don't
You don't
like
want to
jobs
feel
that-
like you have to get up in the morning and be like, well, I got to stream. That's my job.
It's not that. I don't.
We just want to enjoy
I-
ourselves.
I hate when people spend money on me. I absolutely hate
And then
it.
and then there's me. I love spending money on my friends.
Yeah, see, I'd rather be on the spending money on friends side of it. I bought my friend BG a game just because I wanted to play it with him. Hawk got me the freaking DLC for this game, so we can play it.
Yep.
And has bought me like what countless other games too.
Oh yeah, and I also bought Blossom, Placid Plastic Duck.
Oh yeah,
Has-
they're supposed to
yeah.
stream it, but I don't think they have.
No, not yet. Like
Yeah, no,
all it is there's no riveting gameplay. It's just you're sitting there, and you're watching ducks spawn in. Placid
designer.
plastic ducks just spawning in a pool
Mhm.
or a pair of pools that feed into each other.
Yeah.
And the develop it was a project for someone, and it just kind of it spiraled out of control into that.
But what would your dream job be? Oh wait, it's Telio. Or wait, I feel like I've been here before.
Teleokani
It
probably
sounds
you probably took most of this route to get to QBO.
But what is your like actual dream job?
My dream job wasn't originally to be a truck driver.
It makes good money though.
Yeah, it does. I actually wanted to be a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, that'd be
I
fun.
I wanted to be able to go, it's another left
Zoom,
turn.
zoom.
Then it turned into I wanted to be like a drift car driver at one point. Never really got to get into that far
Yeah, I want
'Cause-
to be like a racer.
because
well.
both of them got expensive. They're too expensive to actually do.
Yeah, there's not much-
Grassroots. The grassroots idea of it is you take a car that you would normally find at like a dealership or something that's used, throw a roll cage in it, and set it up to do what it's supposed to do, which is no longer be on the street.
Yeah. But it was either that or I wanted to be an astrophysicist or an astronomer.
Hence,
But that's expensive for schooling, so I decided to pursue automotive, which is my second like passion
I love
outside of streaming.
I love messing with cars. I
Yeah, so
do.
I.
I wanted to also be a mechanic. I'm a
Yeah, I do.
backyard mechanic.
I do all my own work in my car. Same thing with Blossom.
There are certain things that I do not do myself, and there are plenty of things that I do myself.
Transmission work is a no-go.
I have I've taken out and put in differential before by myself.
Yeah.
I've done my full exhaust system by myself. I've done disc brakes by myself. Don't ask me to do the other
Drum.
one. that shit scares the shit out of me.
No, I hate drum. I will not touch. But drift disc brakes are the easiest.
They
Oh,
are.
God,
They're safer.
People charge like people charge hundreds of dollars for you to change brakes. It doesn't take many tools, too. Honestly, you just need like a wrench and a screwdriver.
You
and,
just
like,
need a
jacks
couple of
and
them.
stuff. I
You
mean,
need
sure,
to
have
first. You gotta jack up your car.
No, you don't even have to do that.
Before you jack up your car, you have to break all the lug nuts.
Yeah,
And what we
snap
mean
them
by
in
break,
half.
no, but what we mean by break our lug nuts is we have to break them loose
Yeah,
because they're
you do-
torqued to a specific spec to keep your wheels on,
Mhm.
which is usually about what 70 to 80 pounds.
Depending on what it is, usually like 70 to 80 to 100 for like SUVs. Trucks are usually around. Or
The bigger the
trucks are, like,
vehicle, the
big-
more it has to be tightened.
Yeah. So like trucks to SUVs are gonna be 140, 120 to 140.
I don't even
Um,
have a torque wrench.
Smaller SUVs are gonna be like around 100. And cars are usually around like 76 to 100 foot-pounds.
And usually just a little bit of your body weight will be just right for a car. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
A truck,
Duh,
you have to
I have
jump on it.
you have no idea how many times I've broken studs.
It sucks. I broke in one of the bolts because
And I've replaced them myself. And I've had to find a way to get it to pull all the way through.
Yeah, That's sometimes some cars are not bad to replace the studs on. Other ones are
The
pain,
Nissan
but-
was pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. But you wish you could do a lot of things. I believe in you. I believe in you, Asus. You can do much more. You just have to put your.
You know
mind
what?
to it.
Just believe in the mini that believes in you.
Exactly. You know, I was replacing the spark plugs on my Explorer, and it's the V6 Explorer engine. I'm not sure if you know very much about that engine, but spark plug 1, 3, 5 are easy to get to.
No, it's the
They're
other side
right
that are the
there
pain.
in the front. 2, 4, and 6 are in the back and have the intake manifold.
This is
covered with
because Ford designed that vehicle not for civilians. It was designed for
Yeah.
police forces.
Oh, encoding is okay. Encoding message popped up there for a second, but you know, so I took off the intake manifold. There's like 7 bolts. It's not hard to do. Pop it off or pop a new gasket on there and stuff. Remove a few sensors or disconnect a few sensors and
Yeah.
hoses. It's not difficult to do.
It's just like me replacing my water inlet or outlet pipe. It
Yeah,
was
you
just I had to find out, okay, what size socket do I need? Can I get a socket
Most
in there?
stuff is 10 mil, 8 to 10 mil.
It was around like one of those two, yeah.
Well, at least most like regular small screws are 8 to 10 mils. Ford will sometimes use 7. But bigger stuff might take like 11, 13. Besides
So
that, you don't really have much bigger than
I
like-
had to also borrow pliers from Advanced Auto to do the job because I didn't have any in the vehicle made. I had all my other tools, I just didn't have pliers. So they gave me like a pair of vice grips, pair of needle nose, and channel locks.
Yeah, no, I literally went to Walmart, bought like the $120.
I was getting ready
tool set.
to buy just those tools that they gave me. And I was like, hey, you just want to borrow them? I was like, yeah. I'll apologize now for any mess that I may leave. They're like, no, you're fine. Cool. Went out. Wrenched on my car for an hour. That was total an hour.
Yeah.
That was me discovering the part, getting the part number, going in,
Close to this.
buying the part, getting tools and coolant, taking the part off, putting the new part on, making sure everything was matched up and put back on it, and then making sure that it was coolant and it was going everywhere again.
Bleed the system.
Welcome to Tenma.
But yeah, no, so I went to what is the place called? Firestone?
Yeah.
And was like, hey, how much do you guys charge to replace my, you know, spark plugs on my car? They're like, okay, what year, make, model? Okay, I was like, yeah, okay, OEM plugs, yeah, $500. I'm like,
Fuck that.
I'm like, 500?
$500. It's because they have to reach the back.
I'm like, all right, bye bye, and I just walked out. Went to AutoZone, $60 for all the parts I need. Already had all the tools. An hour of work, did it myself. And boom, it's running amazing. I didn't have to replace the spark plugs. There wasn't any problems, but it was like 125,000 miles.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they were like the original spark plugs. Or
It
if
was
not
in need of a
replaced-
tune-up anyways.
Yeah. So I did a fuel system cleaning on it a couple days before. I ran cleaner down the air intake, used the fuel injector for the gas tank, everything, ran through a whole gas tank and everything. Did it all, all that. Then I replaced the spark plugs, and it increased the fuel economy by quite a bit. And it was running very smooth and stuff. Was having fun in sport mode, and you can definitely feel a lot more like power and less restriction. So yeah, it was definitely an easy thing to do. Just a little bit of a. But
Just keep your preventative maintenance up, and you can keep a car going for hundreds of thousands of miles.
Yeah, I've seen Ford Explorers go for like 300,000 miles, not a single problem. No leaks, nothing. And it's just basic oil changes. If you use a synthetic oil, you can go 5,000 miles on a synthetic oil. I wouldn't go any more than that, even though they say for
You can
full
do it for
synthetic,
almost
you go
7,000.
Yeah, that's what they say. That Listen, Ford says for normal driving conditions, go 10,000 on oil, and that's what causes people to have leaks and problems. Don't go more than 5,000 on your
Where
oil.
was I
At
going?
least personal opinion. It's gonna make your car last a lot longer
Like,
and have
that's
less.
why the original stipulation was 3 to 5,000.
Yeah, yeah. On conventional, go no more than 3,000. But if you have a synthetic oil, you can go to 5. I mean, you can push it a little bit if you do mostly highway driving.
Binder.
City driving, you might want to get it done a little sooner.
That's
And
because
just-
there's a lot of stop and go.
Yeah, which breaks down stuff faster. That's just with any
I'm always
thing,
on the
not just your
highway.
oil. Yeah, so you don't have it. That's good. See, I'm not highway drive. Well, I guess it is kind of mostly highway driving for me. Not much city driving. Oh wait, are we here?
Disengaged.
We're going to Binder Gateway.
Nice, we are here. We've almost arrived. But luckily, I work at a place that does preventative maintenance, so I get it all for cheap.
You have no idea how many times I've told my prior employer, when you're doing certain jobs on Class 8 trucks,
Mm-hmm.
don't skimp it. Like,
yeah, you should
it's
never skimp stuff when it comes to vehicles. Vehicles are your
So,
second biggest investment, man.
it's just straight up like, oh, it's this injector and this injector. I say just replace all of them, man.
Yeah.
Just
Like-
do the entire line. See, diesels are different than our gas cars.
Yeah.
Your 6-cylinder has 6 injectors,
Mm-hmm.
but the 6-cylinder for a diesel has 12.
Yeah.
So there are 2 injectors per cylinder for different pressures of the diesel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because it's pulling from 2 tanks. But at the same time, I don't think it's really that. It's just that's how inline 6 diesel engines were designed. But again, you want to make sure that you're not coming back here again for more injectors. The injectors themselves are expensive.
Yeah, just
And
like
then there's the work.
just like if you ever break into your transmission, replace the goddamn rear main seal. Any time you remove the transmission, replace that seal. Don't go without replacing that seal. You already have it opened. It's not an expensive part. It's better to get it done now than have to wait and do it later. And just re-pull it back apart. I actually want to get actually, me and boss really need to clear out the garage to get a workspace. I want to buy a cherry picker.
That'd be a good idea.
They're not expensive. But
No,
I
you
want-
can
I
go
want
to
a
Harbor
cherry
Freight.
Yeah.
You can get, like, it doesn't have to be an expensive cherry picker. All it has to do is be able to handle up to 2 tons.
Yeah. I want
Or
one
2.5.
because I want to get a project car. So I want to get like a 240 SX and put a RB 26 in there.
You have to remember when you're going RB, you're not able to get actual parts from any US supplier. You actually have to order all those parts from Japan.
Yeah, I know. I
So
know.
it's a little more expensive. It gets
But it's a project car.
it's exactly it. Yeah, it's a
It's
project
it's
car.
like a dream car. It's not supposed. It's supposed to be something.
Now there
buildable.
is an alternative for you.
Oh.
You're wanting to go RB26.
Yeah.
Well, you could just spend at some point 10 grand getting everything from a Nissan GTR that was wrecked at a junkyard
True, and just get the VQ
Take
engine
all
or
of the
VR
stuff
cam.
from it.
Yeah.
Everything. That's the computer. Get the dashboard stuff. Everything
Yo,
from it. And throw it in a,
yeah.
in a
Have a
240.
VR powered or 240 SX.
And it's been done. Like, we already know it's been done, but it's still so good sounding.
Yeah, or make it
God.
even just make it transaxle, make it an all-wheel drive 240 SX.
Again,
Because see,
they've done
what
it.
my original, another thing I would like actually want to do is buy a old school Nissan Sentra, like an older one, like early 2000s or late 90s.
Welcome to Binder Gateway, where you can
Yeah.
buy yourself a Crusader.
Nice. But yeah, an old school Sentra or Maxima. Buy a wrecked salvaged Evo.
You
And
really want to
throw in
go
the-
for an old Evo?
No, I want a sleeper car. So
Oh, I
want
know that much.
Yeah.
Now, Mitsubishi Evos are a little harder to find now.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can here in Indy, there is a huge car culture here.
Somebody, oh God, don't remind me. You just reminded me that somebody took a Hellcat engine and then threw it in a Nissan.
But you know, I want to throw the Evo drivetrain and engine into a Sentra, and like turbo it. Or, well, I guess Evo's already turboed. You're missing, or you may have fixed the Lego set using part you already have. You're missing one piece. Oh no, that's always the worst. I want to do that so bad. It'll be a lot of work, but just imagine how awesome that would be.
Like I wish that I could afford it. I'm currently contemplating what it is I'm going to do. I
But
seriously.
you already have a 240, right?
Yeah, I do, and I haven't had the chance to drive it. And the last, I guess now I just re-upped its registration,
So if
and
you
I
ever
haven't
sell
driven
your-
it in the 3 years.
If you ever sell your 240, you'll sell it to me, right?
I have to currently bring it back to Ohio.
Yeah.
There's a very long situation as to how I still ended up with the car that I brought to New Jersey, and we found out something was wrong. On paper, things were wrong.
Oof. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. Yeah.
I can't really mention anything about it, you know, on
Yeah,
stream.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of, it's a long ass story. It's a stupid ass story.
Yeah. But if you ever end up, actually, I mean, I could
Long
find.
story short, I wanted my car back. I got my car back. And now I'm like, huh. I have my car back.
Alliance Crusader.
Yes.
Purchased. But you know, there's tons of like 240s out here.
I
in
love
Indiana.
places that have car culture.
Yes.
Ohio
There-
actually has decent car culture.
I mean, there, like I said, there's kind of has to be here because we have the Indy 500. You know, the Indy track not too far away.
Yeah. And like where I lived, I was 2 hours away in any direction from a racetrack when I was living in Ohio. And I used to drive like 2-3 hours to a racetrack on purpose.
Oh, my beautiful pirate ship.
All right. What are you gonna name it? Queen Anne's Revenge?
Undecided yet. But that
Or
would
are
be
you gonna name it the
interesting.
Black Pearl?
Black Pearl would fit better because I feel like the Black Pearl is the better or the more better size. The Queen's and Revenge was a galleon.
It was a galleon, but it was a
This
fast
isn't-
galleon.
This isn't a galleon status ship. So the Black Pearl would be a better name for this.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it would. Because you're turning it into technically almost an aircraft carrier, too.
True. Name it the Johnny Depp. No, bonk.
To Johnny Depp. The SS Depp.
Okay, so what kind of do I want on this thing? So,
You want my list?
is
Most of
it
my
good?
list is good. Most of my list is good. I just go to my outfitting. So I think I
But is
have
it good for like pirate?
should be. I have a 6D hanger,
Okay, so
5C
get hard
shield
points
generator.
first.
Um, you get to pick whatever hard points you really feel will benefit you the most. As I honestly don't know. I picked. We actually have a lot of hard points.
Yeah.
You have 3 class 1s, 2 class 2s, and a class 3.
Actually, I might do
I
some more
put
research.
I put a class 3 cannon on it, 2 class B or class 2 seeker missile racks on top and on bottom of this bitch. And the rest was pulse lasers.
Yeah, so I might mess around with this like off stream to build up something I'd want. I probably might. So I'm free all day tomorrow. Besides tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing a lot of avatar work.
There is one thing you must remember about the optional internals.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there is. I thought there was a military only slot. Because I have hull reinforcement, like
Mm-hmm.
3 class 4D hull reinforcements on this bitch. And I still get 14.5 light years max.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a class 2 cargo rack, my advanced docking computer, my assist, super cruise assist, my planetary approach, a class 3A fuel scoop, which I'm debating whether or not to change out one of my class 4s for a better fuel scoop.
Uh-huh.
And
I think
like if you wanted to have it to be a pirate ship, I think you could probably just suffice with 1 class 4 hull reinforcement and then work on a having some cargo space
yeah.
so that you could put shit away, because I have a bi-weave shield. It comes with a class 4C fuel tank. I have 4A sensors, a 6A distributor, which you should have put away, 5A life support. It has class 5 frame shift drive, class 6 thrusters, which I also think you have put away, and class 6 power plant, which is also something you've put away back in QBO. Instead of it being the lightweight alloy, I put military grade composite. Yeah, it weighs a little bit more, but my hull is going to handle it a little more.
Yeah.
It has negative 40% explosive resistance.
Oof.
Military grade, remember? Hi, Storm! I see you there.
Yeah.
My utility
it's-
mounts, I have a point defense turret, a kill warrant scanner, and 2 shield boosters.
Mhm.
God dang it, I hit the wrong button and got out of my thing. Was there anything else that I put in here? 1 shield cell bank, which I probably don't really need.
Mhm. But, you know, I need to learn more about this game. It sucks. I don't have. It just sucks not having time.
Well, I mean, look what we do.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to swap out the hull
Working
reinforcement
full-time sucks.
for a better fuel scoop if I can.
But I'm probably just gonna end up hopping off and ending it here. I'm getting a little like tired.
That's fine.
Not much for me.
But now
It's
you
getting hot in
have
the room.
your pirate ship.
Yes, and I'm gonna do a little bit more research off stream. Because I'm actually super excited about doing it. See, I don't know, the trade mining actually seems kind of just a little bit more on the boring side.
Military.
Sleepy. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in VR and take a nap. I'm probably going to end up sleeping in VR again tonight, like last night. I mean, if you're wanting to, Aces, we can go watch the second
Ah,
movie.
yes. They were military components, all right. But I could throw
Yeah, I'm gonna go
shields.
find. Are you continuing streaming, or are you gonna be ending
I'm
it
going to
as well?
continue a little longer.
A little longer.
Yeah.
If you wanna, yeah, I'm totally down hopping back on VR and watching the movie. Then, okay. So you said you're gonna be.
I'll
Okay,
be on here
okay.
for a little longer.
Yep. Okay, give me a second.
Be prepared, Storm, for a storm. Doobie 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 doo. And now to go and bring myself back over to Cubio while I'm at this. That was fun.
Blah, sorry, I'm back.
Blah blah. You're fine. Perfectly fine. I'm gonna fly my ass back to Cubio. Hey! There they are! Dankeschön, friendo. And now someone has followed me. Hey! Thank you, Foxy!
Oh yeah, Foxy, their interesting
Oh,
story.
7
with them.
Ninja Mander.
So
Welcome, Commander.
Foxy is my friend that I actually got.
There's another one.
St. Louis.
I see. Thanks.
They randomly hit me up on Twitter.
Thanks for the follow. They hit you up on Twitter?
Yeah, randomly hit me up on Twitter because they went to the anime convention as well. And after day one, when I did my post about oh, just finished day one anime con, they messaged me in Twitter and DM slid into my DMs and everything, and we became friends, and we're planning on going to the anime con together next year. They didn't really have a group, so we brought them in. We adopted them.
My first time going to a convention was BronyCon. Me and a friend from upstate New York decided, well, let's go. At the time, technically, my driver's license was expired, but I was also in the military at the time. So the officer that pulled us over, yes, this is a story where Hawk got pulled over. Hey! Thanks for the follow, Ninja Mander. Well, it's just like me and my friend from upstate New York. He has a New York State driver's license. I have an Ohio State driver's license that was expired. We were driving a rental car that was plated from Mississippi. And we rented it from a rental place in New Jersey. How many red flags do you see there? There's quite a few. So, the first thing he does is like, well, can I ask you to get out of the car? I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, do you know why I pulled you over? He's like, honestly, sir, I have no clue why you pulled me over. They're like, oh, you cut off a Honda Accord back there. Oh. Oh, it was heavy traffic, and I was really doing my best not to, like, hurt a rental car. So, next thing he asks, like, so, where are you headed? Baltimore. Well, what's in Baltimore? A convention. What kind of convention? A brony convention. Excuse me? My Little Pony convention. How'd you and your friend here meet? The internet. So, he goes over to my friend, and he asks him the exact same questions. All of his answers were the same. He says, like, so, how'd you guys two meet? The internet. Where you guys headed? Baltimore. What's in Baltimore? Convention. What convention? Brony convention? My Little Pony convention? So, both of our stories matched up. It only clicked to us after he asked, like, hey, do you mind if I check the vehicle? Be our guest. Probably the worst thing you're going to find is a pocket knife. And then we got to thinking, what if they found something in the frickin' vehicle while we were standing in front of the guy's cruiser as he was performing a search? Fortunately, he didn't find anything. He just looked at me, handed me back my license, said, y'all have a wonderful day. Be careful. That was it. He just, like, let us go. Like,
I mean,
shouldn't I be getting, like, arrested for driving with an expired license?
yeah, probably should.
But I guess because I handed him my military ID, it just kind of looked past it. And it wasn't expired that long ago. I actually tried to get my, like, license transferred and updated while I was still here. Just my birth certificate didn't show up in the mail until, like, the day that we were going to Baltimore. And the DMV wasn't even open that day. I'm like, well, crap. Now, the next year, I decided to be a gopher. I showed up the day before the con started, and then I did all the stuff that they needed me to do, and had me fill out, like, a paper saying, like, I did this many hours. And they're like, all right, well, you just did, like, 2 days worth of work in the course of one day. You're going to be getting reimbursed for your entire weekend pass. That's why I did it. I paid $70 for a 3-day pass. I was paying for floor space already in a hotel room.
Indeed.
And they're like, shit, you're a go-getter. It's like, just need something done? I'll go do it. The year after that, I went from being gopher to applying to, event staff. I was the only person who put on their application that I had experience with soundboards. Like, they immediately buzzed me and were like, you're the only person to actually state that you have experience working with soundboards. Where'd you learn? Like, my local church taught me. Like, really? Your church did that? It's like, hey, I was young. I felt like learning something, and it was interesting enough to learn.
Mhm.
Then a year after that, kept working on staff. Like, I worked for BronyCon as a staff member 5 years in a row. I always managed to make time to go to BronyCon. Going so far as to making up 2-week stints for the army to go to BronyCon on time.
System scan complete.
Uh,
The only convention I ever consistently went to. Oh
No,
no.
yeah, Anime of St. Louis was the first convention, and now it's going to be a convention I'm going to go to every year, or at least try to go every year. I would love to go to Star Wars Celebration.
I'm gonna have to go to this fucking station and actually get fuel because this star didn't have fuel.
But yeah, I'm gonna go to Star Wars Celebration. I want to go to TwitchCon. Actually, so I kind of want to alternate years between. I want to do that as a yearly thing too. Like, oh, U.S., Europe, U.S., Europe, U.S., Europe. Kind of alternate, if not both of them, in the same year.
Holy crap, Ninja. Why? Normally I would ask why, but then I would understand why, because I mean you end up in a system where a star might not provide fuel at all, and so I get why, you know, I was fuel ratting for a while at one point. I a couple of years ago I actually did fuel ratting and I was enjoying it. I did it during a week of vacation. And kudos to the fuel rats, by the way. They are amazing people. They do still have to deal with some pretty messed up characters every once in a while. Some people who just are literally too set in their ways. I mean, yeah, the Viper Mark III happens to have a very small tank. This ship doesn't have as big a tank as my Anaconda, but I decided to take Hori over here to go and get his Crusader.
Which I'll be setting up and doing some research on different.
Like, there's
Weapon
different setups.
systems.
It comes with 3 military grade internals for the optional, and so you can only put one of 3 military components in that. That's why I'm like, I was hesitant to it, but then I'm like, well, it actually would make a pretty decent pirating ship. There's not a lot of space in there for your, like, most of the groceries. Like, I just swapped out a class 3 component, put it up over in the the class 4 military slot, so that I could have some actual space. Why am I grabbing my Xbox controller? Again.
But anyway, I'm gonna hop out of here.
Yeah, you
food,
get
I
some
have to
sleep.
Take the dog out and everything. Well, I'm not sleeping.
You're gonna
Just
pass out,
yet.
you know it.
I am tired, but nah. One of my friends gonna get some food. And
I
we're gonna be,
almost decided to get him to buy a crate Phantom. Almost.
Anyway, you have a good one, okay, Hawk?
Yep, you have a good night yourself there, Hori. Yeet.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. And there he goes. Putting anything in the military slot is still worth it on an exploration conda, because heat damage has a chance to target that instead of your power plant. Yeah, my conda, when I first started this game, I originally just didn't look at the way I look at it now. This game is definitely freaking different. The game presented me with a completely different view, where I was, how was I going to make money? I make money a weird way. It might be a little broken way. I don't know how many people thought of doing it the way I do it, but a lot of people looked at me and was like, "You're stupid the way you do it." Like, yeah, but I'm sorry. Some people go out and they're making money from mining. I don't do that. I don't have... I shouldn't say I don't have the time or patience to go and mine. I actually don't. This is what I got out of just the last month of doing it the way that I do it. I'm sure that people are going to be like, "Oh, I got it so much faster than you." I mean, I'm a count right now. I'm an ensign in Federation. And my trade rank is elite rank 2.
Docking request granted.
Like, I make money a stupid way. I know it's a stupid way. I take on missions that a space station requires me to find specific item. But instead of going out and mining it or beating some poor schmuck up for it, I locate it like a trader does, buy it, and bring it back, because half the time the mission that I picked up pays out more than when I would sell it. And it has to do with, a little bit of math involved of, all right, how much is this costing me and how much am I getting out of it?
Successful. Engines disengaged.
And chances are I'll get more than enough and I'll still do it. Too long didn't read. I did bounty in a res until I could get a vulture, and then DBX. And did the Road of the Rich that was meta back then. Then the crate and Mark II got released and is now my baby. Yeah. I have kept my DBX that I've named, well, it's Fohammer. Because the DBX looked the closest to the Halo shuttles. Alright. Let me look in here. I just enjoyed doing what my shit was. I do. I'm a commercial truck driver outside of this gaming stuff. That is my real life stuff. Half the time I'm sleeping in the back of the semi-truck. Not fun by any means, by the way. It's like being in an RV without a toilet or a shower. But then I come home and I start playing this game again. God damn it, I gotta go do it again. Like, here's Fohammer, Diamondback Explorer. I also have the Messenger, which is the Imperial Clipper. I did buy a Fertilance. Named it the Krishna. There's a story behind that one. I have my Imperial Eagle that I recently rebought. I have an Imperial Courier I also recently rebought. My Anaconda is Open Space Enterprises. That's probably going to get changed. My Type 9 is just chilling out in QBO as well. And then I bought the Beluga that I named Bow. I don't know why it didn't stay changed. Probably because I didn't go out in it yet. But did you enjoy it? That's the question. Sometimes I'll use ships in stupid ways. I was going to actually try and fuel rat. It is. It's a bit sluggish. It's like turning a dead whale.
Frameshift drive charging.
Exploring rock is much more fun than boring laser mining. Then there's me, space trucking away. The reason I get my Anaconda is like, I don't like using the Type 9 heavy. You really want to turn slowly? That's what I would end up going, really having to deal with.
Fuel scooping.
Because I have the Type 9 heavy, and then I'm like, I don't like this. This is... It's great on its, like, you know, carrying capacity. But my God. So slow.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You got PTSD out of it. That's actually, that's pretty sad if you got PTSD from the Type 9. Type 9 Heavy, I thought it would also be a good mining ship. But then I watched Hori flying in it, and I'm like, oh. No, thank you. Never mind. Let's get him in a medium ship as soon as possible. Because he was going to try out mining. Then he decided not to. He wanted to be a pirate. He's like, he wanted to be a pirate.
Fuel scooping.
There aren't very many ships that I'm actually keen on flying. I've flown the Clipper around. I like it. But I like the Anaconda a bit more than that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
It melts NPC ships. Well, yeah. It's because NPCs don't actually spec ships.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, once I'm done flying back to Cubio, I'm probably going to be calling it a night and picking someone else to send y'all to. Because I'm a bit whooped, and I have a long day tomorrow. I've got to set up my laptop after this and let it do updates while I take care of some other business. But I wanted to make sure I got back to Cubio where I would
Fuel scooping.
get all of my other eggs back in the batch. There is one good thing about the Anaconda, by the way. The Anaconda does a really good job at heat dissipation.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It doesn't have the largest capacity though. Like it sucks, but it does tote the largest jump range in the game. But it has to be specced out that way with some engineering. And one guy engineered that dang anaconda to hell. Like, it was engineered to the point that it was now dubbed the Jumpaconda, where it would be able to use almost all of its fuel jumping from one end of the galaxy to the other end of the galaxy.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Because their friend just happened to run out of fuel. Yeah. You know, not only did he use that, but he also, like, he increased drastically the distance that the ship was even supposed to be able to do by using, what was it? Not a neutron star. It was a quasar. Or a pulsar system. So he overboosted the FSD to jump him where he needed to go in one hit. Ooh, excuse me.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
By the way, that guy has great storytelling. Same guy also had a friend where they made it look like they were breaking into a beluga liner, and then flew the beluga liner to some planet that you could land on. It was right next to a goddamn star. That sounds terrifying. Not even I would do that.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I keep getting missions pop up in certain locations where, oh, we would like you to deliver this message to Colonia. Here's nearly 1 million credits.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry. The game doesn't let me actually do that. It doesn't even let me do that with economy because it has to go through checkpoint areas. I better.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Just let it fuel up here. Insanity. I say, yeah, normally I play this game, or at least I stream for about 3 hours. This is like 2.5 hours. Hori usually gets on end games like at 8:30 in streams, but I somehow managed to get him to do 8 o'clock. Don't ask me how I managed that. And he seems to be fine with it. At some point, we may take a break from Elite Dangerous and go back to playing Back for Blood, because that's what we were originally playing with together. But we felt like it was time for a break from that. And I decided to get him into this.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is the most friends, by the way, that I've had that have been available to play this game with me. I didn't have very many commander friends to play this game with and actually be in a wing with. So I decided that, well, if I'm going to have friends, I'm at least going to be able to contribute something to them if they're just starting out.
System scan complete.
Like, just straight up give them money. It's like, here, this will help you. I'll go through on like a day where I don't have a lot going on. I've played Star Citizen. I'm not anywhere as good as my friend Graceful. They're much better at that because they're the ones reintroducing it to me.
Frameshift drive charging.
But at the same time, it's like I can play it, I can fly, but I'd have to meticulously go through and set up controller mapping because I typically am flying around with the HOTAS flight stick, but I also like on footwork with my Xbox controller, and that's a bit difficult because yeah, it has some mild basic controls for both of them, but they don't feel set up right. Like I can't use the throttle stick, the actual throttle on the HOTAS for Star Citizen. Your throttle isn't even that. It is literally the selector switch on the actual stick itself. That's the only thing that ever bothers me.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Like, this is one of those few games where I decided I wanted to have the flight stick. Just like VR Chat was one of those few games where I decided I wanted to have a dedicated VR headset. I don't want to play this game in VR. Like, it's... I don't get disoriented when I play this. But I did get disoriented a lot when I played a specific space game. Hori knows what one I'm talking about too. It was No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has VR compatibility. This game, it's not full VR compatibility. It is, you're mostly just doing the head movements. You're not doing any of the movement with like hands or feet. It is literally everything's done with a controller or the flight stick. And you could, this is the only game that I've seen thus far that has multiple separate settings to be able to play this game. You don't have to be bound to the flight stick or the controller or a mouse and keyboard. You can set it for a different kind of control system.
Frameshift drive
Ooh.
charging.
Ooh. There's a twinge at the top right of my dome that's like, you got a headache. You've been staring at a television screen too long, hockey boy. Should probably think about getting some sleep. Let that brain rest.
Fuel scooping.
And sometimes I'm quiet. Like I don't always talk. It's not like when I was working at Six Flags as a tour guide where that was my job. It was to yammer on about animals and their facts
Warning. Temperature
and tell a few puns here and there about animals themselves.
fuel scoop disengaged.
So sometimes the tour guide comes out of me, and sometimes it does not. Playing this game does not bring out the tour guide in me. It just makes me want to sit back, relax, enjoy space. And I didn't even decide to play Pretzel Rock's music this time. I just enjoyed space and playing with Hori.
Frameshift drive charging.
Like, I still remember most of the facts about the animals that were at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Radio Sidewinder.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Radio Sidewinder.
4, 3, 2.
I think my friend, now I know I'm fucking tired. Now I can't even think of what my friend's goddamn name is. Squeak! My friend Squeak wanted a Phantom. The Crate Phantom. Says he liked the look of it. Then I got him into the Crusader for trying to make a gunboat. Or a missile boat. But it's scarier to explore, huh? Huh. Know what? Nope. We're getting more fuel, bitches.
Fuel scooping.
I'm gonna do the smart thing and get fuel.
Warning. Temperature critical.
That's insane.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That you can only reach a certain location with a fleet carrier.
Frameshift drive
And those
charging.
things are... Yeah, we all thought that, you know, the cutter was expensive. We know those things are now the most expensive thing in the goddamn game. Not only are they expensive to purchase at billions of credits, but they're also billions of credits to maintain if you're constantly flying. Oh joy, non-fuelable star.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think everybody wishes upkeep was not a thing, but then that wouldn't be very realistic.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, over the course of like the last couple of decades or so that this game has been around, ever since, you know, the Voyager satellites that got sent out into deep space,
System scan complete.
you start to wonder.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You can visit them in game, from what I hear. But the timeline doesn't seem right. See, those things would be dead in space. Just their plutonium or their uranium cores completely depleted.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just some space junk that humans put out in space to study space. Since the late, I don't know, 1900s? I think it was like, what, 1980 or some shit?
Fuel scooping.
The fact that they put them in the game is insane. And now, eventually, they're probably going to have to update this to have the James Webb Telescope put in the game. Because who wouldn't want to visit the James Webb Telescope in a space game that has to do with Earth in the future? Ugh.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's a completely different position than I'm used to seeing for other ships. It's so high up in the viewport. Back in Cubio. What, my third, fourth week maybe? I haven't done anything for Ising Duvall, by the way. I've just been collecting 1,000 credits per week. I haven't made any progress in trying to get a hold of marks so that I could get a bunch of prismatic shields to just transfer between specific ships. Like, I wanted to get Isling Duvall stuff done. I wanted to get... I also wanted to go after Li Yurang. Li Yurang. The guy who actually offers Packhound missile racks. Because, I mean, you've got my Seeker missile racks that I got now, and then you've got Packhounds. You cannot deny that Packhounds look awesome when fired. Yeah, they only come in Class 2, but you know what? That's a lot of drunk missiles coming at you that are still seeking. And drunk missiles are a lot harder to target for point defense systems than your normal stuff. Ooh. Speaking of this, come here, phone. Ow. Originally, I would ask why Taiga is fucking shirtless, but then I realized I better not ask questions.
Landing gear deployed.
Bunny's now a robot killer.
Touchdown confirmed. Execute system shutdown. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
Alright.
Your comfort is out.
I know who to go to. Tonight they're playing a completely different game. They're playing, I believe, Sea of Thieves. Let me just fix up my ship here. But we're going to go ahead and raid Frosted. Whew. Been a long day. A lot of hard work for me. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Y'all commanders have a good night. Tell Frosted Fricks I said hello.
All sails down.
No.